Okay. So today we're going to use a full-size foam roller. Mine, I feel like I say this all the time. Mine's a soft one. Um, but whatever kind of foam roller you have will be fine as long as you don't hate it. And we're going to start standing today. I'm just making sure I did all the things I'm supposed to do here. And I think I did. Okay. Let's get the party started. Okay, so here we are, full-size foam roller. I was just trying to think, like, if someone doesn't have a full-size foam roller, what they would use. You could use anything that you can lean on. This first stuff that we'll do, I could easily use a chair for this. And then moving forward, really anything that we're gonna do some like holding the foam roller, maybe a stretchy band, just to throw that out there, okay? Or you could pretend, you could act, you could be an actor. Okay, so I'm gonna start first with the foam roller in front of me. And I'm gonna step both of my legs back a bit, and then I'm gonna stretch my hips back and my arms forward, and then come back up again. And the foam roller will move along the way, okay? So make sure you're on something that you won't slip. The foam roller won't slip. And I'm gonna stretch my hips back. I'm just putting both of my hands on the top of the foam roller, and then I'm coming back in to stand tall. So you can have your foam roller just far enough away that you can stand up tall each time you come in. I'm ready to do this 4 more times. And of course, you're breathing. And 3. And up. And 2. And up. One more time. And up. And then we're going to go out and just hang there for a moment. Feel free to adjust your parts if you need to. I'm going to walk my feet out apart from one another a little bit more, and I'm going to shift my hips right and left. And naturally, my upper body is kind of moving as well, and my foam roller is, sort of flexible and patient with me. It's supporting me as I move side to side. Make sure you're breathing here. Just going to do 2 more. And 1 more here. And then back to the center. And I'm going to walk my feet back in. And then we'll walk our feet towards the foam roller. I'm going to turn to the side. The foam roller is underneath my right hand. Of course, we'll do both sides, but if you want to align yourself with the words that I say, foam roller underneath the right hand. And I think left hand to the hip. I'm going to step my left foot forward and my right foot back. Just give you a little side view here. Okay, so feet hip distant. This will keep you from being too wobbly, but being wobbly is okay too. And I'm going to straighten my front leg, reach my left arm up to the ceiling, and press my right hip forward as I lift my chest up towards the ceiling. Push your right heel down, and then come back to the center or just looking straight ahead, and bring your left hand back to your left hip. I'm going to bend my left knee and then lift and lower my back heel. So some of you may be feeling a super deep stretch through that right calf, which is great. Let's do 5 more here. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And then lower down. I'm going to move my foam roller. If my feet were standing hip distant apart, my foam roller is kind of right where my right foot probably would be. And then I'm going to take my left hand and put it on the foam roller. And then I'm just going to twist open through my right side. And then I'll come back and switch right hand to the foam roller and twist open, bringing my left hand back. 1 more each way. Left hand to the foam roller, right arm twist out, And then last one here. And then come on back. And then I'm just gonna take my foam roller, put it central, and switch the feet. Right foot forward, left foot back. Okay? Foam roller can go under the left hand. You can straighten that right leg, reach the right arm up, lift the chest here, press the left hip forward a little bit, and then lift the chest towards the ceiling. Just take a nice deep breath. And then come back here, bending the front knee a bit. Continue to press forward through the left hip, back heel up, and then all the way down. Up, all the way down. 5, and 4, 3, 2, one more, and all the way down. I'm going to move the foam roller a bit more central, so it's as if my left foot was right in line with my right, but more in front of my left side. And I'm going to put my right hand on the foam roller and then twist open towards the left. And then come back to the center and twist open towards the right. And again, one more each way. And other way. And then back to the center. And then I'm going to step my back foot forward. I'm going to bring the foam roller into both my hands. And then stretch the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Parallel, you can stand heels together, toes apart, or feet together, or even hips, hip distant apart. It's up to you. Reach the foam roller up and stretch over, and then back to the center. Stretch over and back to the center. And reach. And reach. One more each way here. Deepest breath yet. And then I'm going to bring my arms back down. I'm going to walk my hands right in front of my own thighs. And I'm going to practice articulating through the upper spine here just a little bit. We'll see how far we go. My feet are about hip distant. I'm just gently pressing into the foam roller here. And I'm going to bring my chin toward my throat. And I'm just going to round forward, maybe a third or a fourth of the way down. And then I'm going to come all the way back up. And I'm going to push my hands into the foam roller, lift the chest and look all the way up so my upper spine extends. And then I'm going to come back to flexion, chin to throat, round forward. Relax your shoulders a little here. And then come all the way up. Gently push into the foam roller. Send your shoulders down. Lift your chest up as you reach your fingertips down. And then we'll do this 2 more times. Exhale as you curl forward. Now this is a long, slow inhale. Inhale, 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 inhale. Lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Reach down with the fingertips. 1 more each way. And then come back to the center and look straight ahead. Okay, from here, foam roller is coming back down again. I'm going to put the foam roller back into my right hand. Left leg, again, coming forward with the left leg back with the right. I think I'm going to come back here to this hand to hip situation. The foam roller can be right next to you. We've done some of this work with like holding the dowel, the wooden dowel, similar to that. So you can lift your back heel a bit and then energize your back leg. Lift through your chest. Hand here is fine, hand here, really wherever you want. Bend your right knee towards the floor and then come back up. Maybe you're going all the way down. It's really up to you. Down and back up. We're just going to do 5 more. 5 and up. 4 and up. 3, 2, last one, and hold. And then I'm going to switch my feet and switch the side where the foam roller is. Left leg back, right leg forward, standing tall. Your right arm is wherever you want it to be. Bend your front knee, lift the back heel, energize the back leg, and down and up. Down and up. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2. Last one. All the way up. Step the left foot down. Take your foam roller. We're putting it on the ground. In this next bit, if your foam roller rolls around a lot, which it probably does, just put your foam roller against the wall. This is just going to be, I'll turn on the side so you can see more, a calf stretch. Okay, so I'm keeping my foam roller right where it is. I'm going to step my left foot to the edge, and my left heel can go down here. Your feet may be in different places. Stepping your right foot back a little bit will decrease the intensity of the stretch. So feel free to step forward with your right foot and stand tall here. Breathe. Gently lift the chest and lean forward. If your calves, your Achilles area, your feet are generally tight, you can do this stretch and hold it for 3 minutes twice a day. Not that that's written in any book, but I'm just saying you can do it kind of a lot, and holding it for longer would be nice to do. Take another deep breath here. And then we'll switch our feet. Let's see if one side feels different from the other. Yep. Yes, it does. This side is tighter for me. Okay. Put your hand on a wall if you're feeling a bit wobbly. Standing tall here, leaning forward, lifting the chest, breathing. Arms up is nice too. It kind of deepens the stretch. One more deep breath here. And then bring the arms down and step back away from the foam roller. Okay, really nice. Okay, we're gonna come down onto the mat, and we're gonna come down onto our hands and knees. The foam roller will be in front of us. And we're gonna do a little bit of regular stretching here and then a little bit of twisting. Just gonna grab get my hair out of the way here. So you can face your foam roller and bring the foam roller underneath your palms. All right. And you can sit back a bit on your knees, on your heels. Come all the way in so the foam roller is pretty close to your knees. And just like we did a moment ago, see if you can find extension or an arch in the spine. Lifting the chest, shoulders are down. We're going to go through those two shapes again. And we'll start from the head here, chin to the throat. As you go forward, you can gently move the foam roller, taking that flexion stretch, rounded spine, feeling all the way as far as you'd like. But then see if you can come back up in flexion, so round to come up, walk the foam roller back where you started, and then find your arch again. Lift. And we're gonna do that again. Let's do this 2 more times. Chin to the throat. Exhale. Let's try a deep exhale as you walk out. And then a really long inhale. Inhale, 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 all the way through to that archy lift. One more. Deep breaths, and then come back. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit here. For this one, bring your hands a little bit closer to one another and bring your knees just a little bit wider, just a small adjustment. Same roll forward. At the top, we're gonna add a twist. I'll show you how this works. So take your exhale and roll forward. Exhale. Come in the same way, and at the top, leave your right hand on the foam roller and then reach back through your left. Try to stay central, heels, tush on your heels. Try not to lean over to the left too much. It's a big chest stretch. Both hands return to the foam roller, and we'll try it again. Big stretch forward. Come all the way back, and now stretch out through the right arm. Right arm reach. We're gonna do one more each way. All the way out. All the way in and twist. And again, all the way out. And return, add your twist. And come back. Okay, from here, I'm going to take my weight off of my heels there, coming into more of a hands and knees type position. Bring your hands to your foam roller. So try not to let the foam roller come in towards your knees so much that your wrists are just kind of really yucky and super, the angle is really intense. Roll forward a little bit, which decreases the angle at the wrist. Spread your fingers open and really use your hand around your foam roller here. This is a lot of work for me at the moment, just putting all this weight into my hands, but also stabilizing the foam roller. So maybe this right here is enough for you, and you'll just hold and take a break when you need to. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Keep an eye on the angle with your wrists. And I'm gonna plug my shoulders in, lift my chest away from the foam roller, and extend one leg out and then come right back in again. Pay more attention to what your wrists are doing than what the leg is doing. It's just a simple extension and come back in. Extend and come back in. One more each way. And return, other side. And return. Let's take a break here and just move the hands, okay? So every once in a while we do like kind of intense things with our hands and our wrists, whatever it is, gardening or who knows, whatever life gives you. So that's kind of just like a way to practice having more intense things happening into the wrists and the hands. We're gonna come back here just one more time. Again, spread the fingers, press down into the foam roller, take a break if you need to. Curl your toes forward. The next part you'll add if you feel like it's a good choice. It's a knee lift, so take a nice deep breath. Drive your palms into the foam roller, lift the chest, and exhale, lift your knees. Inhale, return. I'm just going to do two more. Inhale, return, last one. Inhale, return, that's it. Uncurl the toes, and let's give the wrist a little bit of movement, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna flip my foam roller, so it's long ways. Now I'm gonna grab these weights, these light weights. These are optional. I just think they feel really nice. You can put them side by side around where your head is gonna be, and then have a seat way down at the edge and lie all the way down. And just enjoy that with a few deep breaths when you finally get yourself situated. Let your spine lengthen on the foam roller. I always always kind of have to wiggle my feet and my head and my shoulders a little bit just to find, as you know, the centermost place on the foam roller. Just give yourself one more deep breath here into your belly and your waist. Okay, I'm going to bring my arms, I'm going to grab these weights, grab them carefully, and arms are going to come right by my sides, palms down. So we've already done some warm-up stuff for the shoulders. Feet are going to widen here. They're going to be the stability. Arms are going to come up in just a minute, so keep your feet as wide as you need to so you don't roll off the foam roller. I'm going to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. And the hands will come just a few inches off the mat. So let's take it with an exhale. And exhale, curl up. Inhale back down. And exhale, curl up. Inhale down, just two more like this. One more. Now we're going to do another one after this, but we're going to change it a little bit. So exhale, curl up. As you lie down, your arms come up to the ceiling, straight over the shoulders, okay? So now the inhale happens with your hands right over your shoulders, and the exhale, you come back where you just were. Inhale, return, and exhale, curl up. Two more. Last one here. And then come all the way back down, head is down. Bring the weights close to one another, directly over your chest. And then inhale, open them all the way out. Maybe you go to the floor. Hold here for a nice deep breath. Exhale. And then go back up again. Draw the abdominals in, arms all the way back up. We're going to let this flow a little bit more. Inhale as the arms widen. Perhaps you go all the way to the floor, and then exhale, return. So if you're really tight across the chest, my suggestion is be careful as you bring your hands all the way down. You don't want to, if your chest muscles are very tight, you don't want to tear anything or pull anything across your chest. That would not be a nice way to start the new year. Let's do two more here. And then one more time. And hold here right above the shoulders. One arm, both arms will stay straight. One arm will go back as the other one comes by your side. You'll feel a natural place where you should stop, especially for the arm that goes back. And then return. One arm goes back as the other one comes down by your sides. For me, it's right about arm next to my ear. I don't really want to go any further than that right now. This is a big stretch for me in the tricep area. Let's say palms face one another, by the way. Palms face one another. The arm can easily go to the floor, the one that's by my side, but the one that reaches back, arm to ear, feels like a good place to pause. Let's do two more here. Two. And two. And one. And one. And then return, bend your elbows, and come all the way down with your weights, okay? Just for now, put your weights off to the sides and bring your arms back down by your sides. So now the feet will come in together, feet and knees, and the arms will provide a little bit of stability. So my arms are a little bit wider, but my feet are close to one another. One leg will come up to tabletop and then bring it back down. And then the other leg. So take a few of these just to wake up the abdominal muscles and the muscles in and around the pelvis. Get used to lifting that leg and finding stability from your midsection. Use your arms as much as you want. If you want less support and it's more of a challenge, you can lift the elbows, by the way. maybe just keep your fingertips down. You can try that. The next time you bring one of your legs up, you'll leave it there, draw the belly in a little bit more, and bring the opposite leg up too. Hold in this tabletop position. Inhale, bring the legs apart from one another. Exhale, return. Inhale, come apart. Exhale. P.S. My knees are more over my belly button than my hips, so bring your knees in a little bit. Just 2 more. And 1 more. Leg down and leg down. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, exhale. From here, bring your right hand underneath your head. You can just gently rest your hand on your head for a moment. Widen your feet again. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. Left arm will come straight up to the ceiling. So my right hand is behind my head. My left arm is up. Palm in. Let's say palm in towards the right side of the room. Take a nice deep breath. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl forward. You can aim to bring your left fingertips sort of to the inside of your left knee. 3 more here. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. I'm not twisting here. 1 more. All the way down, and we're switching hands. Left hand back, right arm up. Plug your shoulders in and exhale, curl up. 2 more. Last one. And then release the head and bring both arms back up towards the ceiling. Walk your feet in just a little bit. You don't want to roll off, so just wide enough. And then 3 big circles with the arms. Reach back all the way around. And we're doing 2 more in this direction. 1 more. And we're going to go the other way. Out, around, and up. And return. 2 more. Last one here. And then come all the way back down by your sides. Okay, from here, I'm going to scooch to the side and let the foam roller come away and out from underneath me. And I'm just going to stay there for a minute and take a quick breath. And exhale. And 1 more. And you can move your weights out of the way so they're just off to the side a little bit. You can bring your heels in close to your tush, and we're going to be moving the foam roller underneath the sacrum. Okay, so not everybody likes this position. You can use something less intense, like a pillow or even your squishy ball. I think a yoga block would feel pretty equal to this. You can roll yourself forward or back so it feels like the foam roller is underneath the flat part of your back. Too low and you're going to be sinking towards the floor, and too high and you're going to be overly arching. So find that place in the middle. Bring your hands somewhere. I like to hold onto the sides or onto the top here. You can play around with that. Keep adjusting as you need to. Keep one leg down as you bring the opposite leg into tabletop. And then as you hold this leg here, draw your abdominals in. Extend that leg out away from you, and then point the foot, bend, and return. Flex the foot, reach the leg away from you. Point and return. So I would love for you to experiment a little bit with bringing the leg lower or higher. Some people really like the stretch they get through the hip flexor as they extend the leg and then bend, return. So you can take this leg as low as you want, but my suggestion is really pull the abdominals in as you extend the leg, because that is going to increase the stretch you get there. And you may not even feel this, but some of you I know have really tight hip flexors. Just one more with this leg that you're doing right now. And then put the foot back down. We'll try the other side. Come to tabletop, really draw the abdominals in, stretch the leg out, and then point, bring the leg back in. So I like flex, reach out, and point, come in. Continue to bring this leg maybe a little bit lower, but really scoop and pull the belly in because it could potentially give you a really nice stretch through your hip flexor area. For 4, and come in, and 3, and come in, and 2, and come in, last one, and come all the way in, bring your feet down, adjust if you need to, if you're rolling off a little bit, pull the roller in again. Okay, the next part is a little bit of a deeper stretch. Bring the left leg in towards you. Take your right hand and bring it either to your thigh or your shin, whatever you can get to. If you feel comfortable bringing both hands, like you're not gonna like slide off here, bring both hands to your shin, okay? And pull the leg in towards you. This is a bit of a stretch. Here is a deeper hip flexor stretch. Slowly straighten out your opposite leg, your right leg. The more you pull the left leg in and stretch the right leg out, some of you will get a very nice stretch in a few places all at once. You may not like it, but I think some people really love this stretch. You can extend out through the right leg and pull the leg in. My spine is pretty neutral. I'm not tucked, I'm not arched, somewhere in the middle. And then bend the leg that's on the ground, bend your right leg, put the left leg back down. We'll try the other side. P.S. For this, I think the foam roller is a hair higher, like it's on my sacrum still, but it's just a little bit higher so my tush doesn't slide off. So I'm coming back now to the right leg. You can either be behind your thigh or right on your shin, and then slowly extend through the left leg, okay? I don't know where you feel this. I feel this in through the pelvis, both on the right and the left side. Both sides feel a little bit different. You can even bring your left leg out to the left a teeny bit or a little bit more in central. You can play around with that. Give yourself a deep breath here. And then slide the left leg back in and put the right leg down, okay? From here, scoot your feet in, lift your tushy up, and then release the pelvis back to the ground. Why don't you just take a deep breath here for a moment? You can move your knees right and left. I'm gonna bring my feet now. We're gonna walk that foam roller forward, so I'm gonna put it underneath my feet. For this next bit, try to have the foam roller underneath your heels and your arch. I don't know, for me, the further forward I go on my feet, the more my hamstrings like start to cramp. So play around with that. Pull the foam roller in towards you and almost reach your heels towards the ground. And then you can lift and lower your hips. Press your arms down by your sides. We're gonna do this 8 times. And down, and 7. And down, and 6. And 5. So it's like my feet are flexed right now. And 4. Last one. And then lower the hips all the way down. Keep your hips down. Go along the foam roller and extend the legs. The foam roller will end up underneath your Achilles area probably, and then bend and come back in and extend and flex your feet. Flex and come back in and reach out and flex, really flex, like really pull the toes back and come back in. 2 more. Flex. And 1 more time. And come back in. Okay, from here, I'm going to take my feet off the foam roller and I'm going to roll onto my side and I'm going to grab the foam roller here. So for this next bit, you can use the foam roller or not. You can just put it off to the side. Normally we just rest our head on our arm. You may or may not like the foam roller. I don't really like this, but I just figured, you know, some of you may, who knows? This is just a little awkward for me. Okay, so I'm gonna push it off to the side and just do what I normally do. Head on the arm. Both legs are gonna extend out, nice and long. Bring your legs forward and bring your spine and your head into a nice straight line, the straightest you can get. Bring your top hand to your top hip and just maybe tip forward a little bit and tip back a little bit. See if you can really find your side, all right? And then draw the abdominals in. Maybe bring your hand right in front of your ribs or your chest and then lift that top leg up. Small movement here at first. Small little circle here. Try and keep your hip nice and still. Top leg makes a little circle. This is like probably your third. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have to go the other way. 4, 10, and 9. Try to focus on the fact that this is just a ball and socket joint. So that's all this movement is right here. It's this little, it's the femur doing its job. 2 more and 1 more. And then you can lower the leg down for a moment. Press down through your bottom leg. Maybe flex your bottom foot so you can really drive the leg down into the floor. Top leg comes up and we're going to bring that top leg forward and back. When you move forward and back with your leg, try and keep your upper body as stable as you can. For 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1 more. And then lower the leg down. Take a nice deep breath here. And then come back up again. Same stuff. Flex your bottom foot. Push down through that bottom leg. Lift this top leg up. So this little move here is called bicycle. It's very exciting. We're going to bring the leg forward. We're going to bend the knee, bringing the heel towards the tush. Reach the knee all the way back and then extend the leg behind you. Keeping the leg straight, bring it back around. Straight leg, bend the knee, keep the leg bent, keeping your heel kind of close to your tush. Reach back behind you and then extend back there. 2 more. Come forward, bend, keep the bend, travel back and then extend. 1 more. Forward, bend, all the way back and extend. We have to reverse. Bring the heel to the tush with the leg behind you. Travel all the way back and extend out front. Come back behind you with the leg. Bend, bring the heel to the tush. Bring the leg all the way around front and extend. Let's just do 1 more this way. Back, bend, all the way around front and extend. And then rest that leg down. From here, let's use the foam roller again. It's there, just feeling lonely. So bring it forward. Let's rest the top leg on the foam roller. I feel like my foam roller is almost in line with my spine here. P.S. Try not to let yourself roll forward. Keep yourself on your side. bottom leg. Bottom leg is going to get all the action here. Bottom leg is going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift and hold here. Little pulse. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set for fun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. Okay, let's extend the top leg. I just want to remember everything I just did. I think I do. Okay, I hope I don't forget. I want to use the foam roller on this side before we flip over and do all the other things. The foam roller is going to come underneath the ribs. Underneath the ribs. Knees are bent. Okay? So, yeah, not everybody likes this one either. My foam roller is a bit softer. I am going to extend my bottom arm. I feel pressure into the flesh and the muscles and the fascia under my ribs, and that's just what's happening here. I think it kind of feels good. I'm going to bring my top arm all the way over, and then as my arms come back up again, as it reaches the ceiling, I'm going to gently push down with my bottom arm and curl up. Try to keep your chest looking straight ahead here. As you go down, the top arm travels along, reaching back in the same direction as the bottom arm, and then come back again. So this is like work for the top, but also a rollout for the bottom. I'm going to do 4 more here. 4. And back. 3. And back. 2. And back. Gently push down with the bottom arm. Don't overdo that. 1 more. And come up. Now hold here. Bring the top hand either behind your head or even like right in front of your forehead if that just feels better. Hold here. Little pulse up here. If you want to make this more challenging, you can also lift your bottom arm. That's actually a lot more challenging. A little too intense. 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go all the way back down. Extend that top arm here. Extend your top leg. So the top arm and the top leg are both reaching. Take a nice deep breath. You can gently twist your upper body towards the ceiling. Just a gentle twist here. And then come back onto your right side. You can bring your hand to your foam roller and then come all the way back up again, okay? I hope you didn't hate that too much. Bring the foam roller over to the other side. We're gonna come now onto our left side here. We don't need the foam roller necessarily for this unless you liked it under your head. So please use it if that was you. Both legs are going to extend. Upper body straight line, much as you can get it. Legs are forward a bit. Top hand in front of the ribs or chest. Lift your top leg. Make this top leg nice and long here. So this is our small circle. Nothing else is moving. You're just moving the leg in the hip here. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And we go the other way. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower the leg down for a minute. Flex your bottom foot. Press down with that bottom leg. Lift the top leg. Straighten out your spine. Top leg comes forward and back. keeping your upper body as still as you can. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, last one here. And then bring the leg forward, rest it down for a minute. Next we have bicycle. So lift the leg up, pause here. The leg will come forward, bend the knee, bring the heel close to the tush. Bring the leg all the way back. The knee is now looking back behind you, and extend the leg back there, and then come around again. Forward, bend, travel all the way around, and extend. Again, big stretch there. Forward, bend, all the way around, extend. One more this direction. Forward, bend, all the way back. Let's reverse our bicycle. Bring the heel to the tush. Reach the leg all the way around and extend. All the way back. Bend. Come around front. 2 more. All the way back. Travel and reach. Last one. Back, heel to tush. All the way around. Extend. And rest it down. Okay, I'm going to grab the foam roller and resting my top leg right there. And again, try not to roll forward too much here. Really be on your side. Bottom leg, up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lift and hold, little pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Okay, extend that top leg. We're going to do this weird side body thing, which I kind of like. So you're finding the space around your rib area. This is a great area to roll out. This can be uncomfortable because the fascia and the muscles there can get really tight and grippy. So as you roll onto your side here and then extend your top arm, that can be pretty intense. Take a breath there. And then bring this top arm up. Gently push down through your bottom arm as you curl up. The other thing that the foam roller is doing is it's kind of rolling out the lat, the muscle just below the shoulder blade. I like inhale down, and exhale, come up. 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. And we hold here. Belly button is in. Little pulse up. Adding a small lift of the bottom arm is exciting. It's easier for me on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And now we're coming out again with the bottom arm, coming all the way out with the top arm, and also fully extending the top leg. And you can gently twist towards the ceiling if you want with your upper body. And you get to breathe. And then roll back and come on up to sit, okay? So from here, I'm gonna bring the foam roller behind me, all right? We always do a lot of flexion extension stuff. This is our last little bit here, bringing the foam roller underneath the middle spine, Bending the knees. Hands support the back of the head. And I'm going to go back a little bit and then up again. I like to slowly adjust where I am. This almost acts as a little bit of like an adjustment. I scooch my tush forward, go towards the floor, and back up again. Scooch my tush forward, towards the floor, back up again. You can keep going here, giving yourself a massage / adjustment the whole way up. Just stop when you get to your cervical spine. And then you can curl back up. Bring the foam roller to the shoulder blades. A little bit below or a little bit above is up to you. And then bring the head back towards the floor. And if it feels like a nice idea, put your head down and extend your arms. And breathe. Two more breaths. One more. Hands return to the back of the head. Whew. And then curl forward. Okay, let's come off the foam roller. Goodbye, foam roller. And let's do just one quick flat twist stretch here. So you're flat on the floor. Bring the knees in one direction and your arms out wide. You can bend your arms if you'd like in a cactus shape. And breathe. I like to bring my opposite hand to my top knee. And then we'll roll over to the other side. And breathe here. The last one. Very nice. Okay. One more thing before you're free. Let's come to the hands and knees one more time. Just a quick little plank here, just in case you were like, gosh, I really want to do a plank right now. Please make any adjustments here. You can always do it against the wall or a chair or a counter space. Bring your hands directly underneath your chest or your shoulders. Extend one leg out, or feel free to do this modified with your knees down. And then come into your plank position and just give me 3 deep breaths. Knees gently go down. Sit back, take a breath. We're going to do this again. And return. Try to aim your elbows back a little bit and keep the upper body long. And then stretch the legs out or come into a modified position that feels right for you. 3 deep breaths again. All the way down. Uncurl your toes, sit back, and take a nice deep breath here. And we've got one more. 2023. Third one's the charm. Come on up. Last set of 3 breaths here. Gently come down. I'm going to come up to stand through a down dog. So you can come up to stand however you want, or you can join me. Try to keep the arms long. Head is heavy. Send your shoulders away from your ears. And then we can walk our hands and our feet together. And then just let your upper body be heavy. And then we'll roll up to stand. Take your time. That is the last thing up. Stand all the way up at the top. Take a nice deep breath. And one more, sorry, I just had to take this out. One more thing here for the road. Hook your thumbs at the top, fingers up, reach to the side and then the other side. And then come back center, all the way down to stand tall. We did it, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.